It is time for the main event!
Welcome back, wrestling fans. You heard Big Tone. It is main event time here as Vermont Wrestling's Shamrocks and Headlocks 2026 comes to a crescendo. My name is Peter DeLonge. Thanks so much for joining us here. We are at the Barry Oaks Lodge in Barry, Vermont. We are about to see the Green Mountain Championship on the line. Last month that we were here, Tyler Payne, the Yoga Ninja, came down and directly challenged the Moonlight Son, Skyros, which, of course, set up the main event for us tonight, as Skyros, of course, being the fighting champion he is, accepted the challenge and is slated to be here to take on a long-time mainstay in the Vermont independent wrestling circuit. Tyler Payne, hold on, wait a second here. Skyros, not even waiting for an introduction, attacking the Yoga Ninja from behind. Was just talking him up, calling him a fighting champion. And here he comes with a chair! Face first! Throwing that chair haphazardly at the Yoga Ninja. The match hasn't even begun, and Skyros is picking apart his opponent. Placing that chair on the canvas. No. Drop it. Head first into the chair, plants him with that DDT. And he's got the mic. Clearly he's going to have some kind of explanation here. Skyros doesn't lose his cool for no reason.
This man talked about his dream was to come back to Vermont and wrestle for the championship. How come I heard nothing about it all week? You disrespect me, you disrespect the Green Mountain Wrestling Championship, that's what you get! So I guess there won't be a championship match tonight.
Are we gonna completely take this away from the fans? No main event? And the locker room is emptying, making sure that the Moonlight Son doesn't do any more damage to the prone Tyler Payne here after attacking him from behind, using a chair. The Green Mountain Wrestling locker room showing their camaraderie, their support of their fellow professional wrestlers. Hold on, Mullet Man's got the mic.
Right, Skyros, you're nothing but a coward! You're a chicken! You're spineless! Most of all, you're nothing but a bully! And Mullet Man hates bullies! There will be a championship match! Challenge me!
The gauntlet being thrown out by Mullet Man. He wants his championship match. Calling on the crowd for support. And there you go. There's no way we're going to let the fans go home without this, right?
Are we doing it? We're doing this!
Big Tone says it's happening. It's happening, baby.
Let's go! The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Green Mountain Championship! Your main event is brought to you by Vermont Clean and Green, locally owned and operated by a native Vermonter. Vermont Clean and Green is an all-in-one property care business specializing in power washing and yard care services.
Yeah, power washing!
Oh, yeah! Introducing first.
Bring it out! Bring the damn bell! They know who I am!
Introducing the challenger.
casualties lie. And the punches are flying. Before the action gets too crazy, I want to make sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, Vermont Clean and Green. The snow is melted and your yards are exposed. Let Vermont Clean and Green help out and take care of it. Contact them now. Thanks so much for supporting Dream on Wrestling. Vermont Clean and Green, as Mullet Man is in there cleaning house, sending the champion to the outside. And there goes the puppet, whose name I still have not learned. That's on me. Mullet Man refusing to let any distance come between him and the champion. He wants this matchup. He's wanted it for a long time. Back when we had the joint event with Game Changer Wrestling, Mullet Man and Skyros were in the ring together in the main event for a tag team match. They had some action then. Mullet Man had a taste of it, and he's wanted more ever since. And of course, Skyros beating Mullet Man in the finals of the Green Mountain Classic after Skyros planted some, face first into that steel post. He stacked the deck against Mullet Man, basically taking a hit out on him. As Ryan Mooney softened up his leg earlier, and then Skyros took advantage, put him away in the finals. And now Mullet Man has a fair shot one-on-one. However, it is definitely worth mentioning that Mullet Man is not 100%. He had a grueling matchup earlier tonight. So now the question is, does he have enough left in the tank to get to the end of this and come out victorious? Or has Skyros once again hit the lottery and gotten himself an easy path to victory? Listen, I don't care how beat up Mullet Man is, it's not going to be an easy path to victory. Mullet Man can have 2 legs and an arm tied behind his back, which would be very awkward and difficult for him to move around, but he would still make it difficult on his opponent. He'd find a way. Skyros cutting off the momentum, chop to the throat, quick suplex, brings Mullet Man back to the middle of the ring. Very good ring awareness by Skyros. Brought him forward close to the ropes so that when he suplexed him, he'd be as far away from all the ropes as possible, making sure there's no rope breaks for those pins. Mullet Man's got to give all of his energy into kicking out. It's little things like that that make Skyros so difficult to combat in that ring. Clubbing blows across the shoulder blades. Double axe handle to the back of the neck. Tell you what, I've been calling Skyros' action for more than a decade. I've never seen him so focused. I've never seen him so determined. And this right here, I've never seen him so resourceful and willing to take these shortcuts. Nearly falling victim to his own chicanery there. Block after block after block. Both men know what it would mean to go head first into that steel eye hook. Throat chop once again. Skyros sends Mullet Man to the corner, to the ropes. Comes through, gets a chop across the chest. Sends another, but Mullet Man hyping himself up, just eating those chops, taking some cues from his tag team partner Johns. A little bit of chop therapy there as he now fires back on the champion. Off the ropes goes Skyros. Fast press, raining down blows across the painted face, the ghostly visage of Skyros. Scooping him up and slamming him down. Off the ropes looking for that leg drop. No! Skyros saw it coming out of the way just in time. Skyros now feels the end is at hand. Going for that sharpshooter that he's used many times. Turning it over, pulling him to the middle, and Mullet Man's in trouble. Mullet Man needs to fight his way to those ropes. No matter how tough you are, your spine can only take so much punishment. He's got to hurry. He's crawling. He's scratching. But Skyros puts more weight on the lower back. Mullet Man powering up, crawling once again to the ropes. Inching his way over, barely making any headway with every movement. Skyros holding on tight. Mullet Man redirectioning. Finds his way to the rope. Hold must be relinquished. Skyros gives it till 4.5. A blatant straight-up choke. You can see the frustration coming through. He was already frustrated about what he thought was a disrespecting of the Green Mountain Championship. By Tyler Payne not hyping it up to Skyros' liking. Oh! Into that exposed eye hook. Kick to the midsection. Mullet cutter. Nails the champion, but Skyros brilliantly rolls. Uses the last of his available energy to roll out of the ring, perfecting a pin. Say what you want about Skyros, it's maneuvers like that that keep him on top. The crowd here counting along with Adam Brunton. But Mullet Man says no, quick counting. There's no way this match is ended in a count out. If Mullet Man has anything to say with it, he wants that title. And he knows he can't get it with a count out. Skyros back into the ring. But Skyros again brilliantly resting on the outside while Mullet Man uses up even more energy to get him back in. Skyros still fighting against that eye hook. Mullet Man, same. Back elbow to the jaw. Champion backs up. Up on the shoulders, maybe looking for that F5. No, Mullet Man powers out, comes at him. Oh no! Skyros pulls him as Mullet Man goes face first into that eye hook. Oh, DDT! Exactly what he did to Tyler Payne earlier. And the combination proves to be enough to put down the Mullet Maniac. Let it be known that it wasn't wrestling prowess that beat Mullet Man tonight. It was resourcefulness and the willingness to bend the rules that got Skyros to win tonight. The Green Mountain Championship still firmly around the waist, over the shoulder of the Moonlight Son, as Mullet Man, hold on a second, he's got to set the microphone.
Whoever cut my mic is getting fired.
Mullet Man once again screwed out of the championship opportunity.
I got the loudest voice in the room. I can talk all night. I know we don't have the smartest group of people in this room, but I'm going to ask you a very simple question.
That's not very nice.
How many of you were here for the Green Mountain GCW show back in November?
Green Mountains and me, check it out on Triller TV.
I was scheduled to defend this very prestigious championship against a man named Joey Janela. When I had him right where I wanted him, someone interfered. Someone I didn't ask interfered. I didn't need any help. I didn't want any help. Not then, not now. So May 17th, Joey Janela, I want that match back. I'm going to give you the Green Mountain Wrestling Vermont Moonlight Son ass kicking that you never got in the first place. All killer, no filler.
been laid out. May 17th is looking to be a stacked event for Green Mountain Wrestling. Moonlight Son Mike Skyros has officially called out the bad boy Joey Janela. Will Janela answer the call? Only time will tell. On May 17th, we'll additionally see the debut of Carlito right here at the Barry Oaks Lodge. Make sure to get your tickets as soon as possible. Until then, check out our social medias, follow us on all the platforms, stay up to date on all the updates regarding May 17th and additional shows as we are about to ramp up to go on the road for our summer tour. For everyone here at Green Mountain Wrestling, thanks so much for support, folks. And we'll see you next time, wrestling fans.